triggers in the whole Wild West. We got sweats and deaths taking odds on bets. Ain't no telling who the upper hand gets. We got man cakes and pancakes. We got a whole stack of trouble when the action breaks. We got gunfights every night. We got butter plate specials that'll treat you right. Come on down and rip some money's going on up to surf and dine me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on down. Come on down to the butter barn. Come on down. Come on down to the butter barn. We got buckets of bacon and stacks of jacks. Jugs of maple, you can throw it on back. Kick it back in front of the fire. Take a load off to your heart's desire. Got a cannon up front, corn out back. We got home style cooking and that's a fact. Check the board for what's on tap. We got the best dang slurp on the whole dang map. Pile in the truck and come on down. We got the best food in this whole dang town. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on down. Come on down to the butter barn. Come on down. Come on down to the butter barn. Come on down to the butter barn. Come on down to the butter barn. Come on down, come on down, come on down, come on down, yeah, 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 yeah. Come on down. Come on down to the butter barn. Come on down. Come on down to the butter barn. Come on down, come on down, come on down, come on down, yeah, 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 yeah. Come on down. Come on down to the butter barn. It's a sweat vest, and that's the best. We got the quickest triggers in the whole Wild West. We got sweats and deaths taking odds on bets. Ain't no telling who the upper hand gets. We got man cakes and pancakes. We got a whole stack of trouble when the action breaks. We got gunfights every night. We got butter plate specials that'll treat you right. Come on down and rip some money's going on up to surf and dine me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on down. Come on down to the butter barn. Come on down. Come on down to the butter barn. We got buckets of bacon and stacks of jacks. Jugs of maple, you can throw it on back. Kick it back in front of the fire. Take a load off to your heart's desire. Got a cannon up front, corn out back. We got home style cooking and that's a fact. Check the board for what's on tap. We got the best things.
Hello and welcome. Let me turn this down on my ears.
Come on down. We got the best food in this whole dang town.
Let me do a test. Oh, that's not good. Hello and welcome to Fortnite with Sephiroth TX. I'd like to thank BRR Tavares, CTM30, and CXLIC for joining me. Y'all are some of my newest ones. Hope you're all having a great midweek. I guess almost the end of the week actually. It's Thursday, isn't it? It's past the hump day. We're coming in here midday because I missed morning to go get my blood sucked out of me by a doctor. Just setting things up, make sure everything looks okay. Everything's running, knowing the Wi-Fi in here. I still haven't got this attached to the secondary Wi-Fi, I don't know why. Let's go ahead and just head in. I don't have much planned today other than just screwing around on Fortnite. This is Car Royal Team Rumble. Take control of the roads with an action-packed team battle in the community made by LPM.
Come on down. Come on down to the butter barn.
Okay, let's see the items. I missed the day before yesterday's item shop, and this is technically yesterday's item shop. So there'll be more items at 5 o'clock I won't get to. Uh, but I don't think there's been anything really new or interesting in either yesterday or the day before's shop like this. Typical Gamer's Locker, it has Tsuki, which, by the way, this is the most interesting thing. If you have Tsuki or you want Tsuki, she now has two forms, robot form and human form. Kind of confirms she's sort of a Ghost in the Shell-like character, where they put a human inside a robot body. Studded Axe, reanimated, I don't know how that works with Tsuki, but whatever. This is back, a limited time exclusive. It's, I think it's the same symbol as their championships have. You think that'd be rewarded to a champion? 800 to go on it. Oh. Hard Charger's back, Stun Cycle, Bunny Wolf, all the stuff that was here before. Castor's back, I actually don't have him. But I have the, Elmira, and that's good enough. I got this. My only problem with this is this one has like 3 forms, and this only has 2. The basketball people are here. You can choose any team you like. I live in San Antonio, so Spurs. I think the black and white and gray are probably one of the most aesthetic looking ones. But I'm not a big sports fan at all. If you're a really big sports fan, you can get the bundles for like almost 4,000 V-Bucks. Trey Young. Wait, who is this up here? Typical Gamer. I know Typical Gamer. Trey Young's a basketball player, I'm guessing? No idea who he is. He's got a locker. I don't even know if he plays Fortnite or if this is just silliness he chose for the little NBA crossover they're having. These are all okay, I guess. Happy Star's probably the best one out of them. You can't see it. Oh, there we go. There. Stars will trigger once you fire it. Donovan Mitchell, another one. He likes sharks, apparently. The Star Splitter. I should use this one. I don't have any money on me. If I didn't fire it, I don't know. It's a pretty good one. There's kind of like a gel effect on it. It changes color. Anytime you fire, it also changes color. This one. This one's a good one. I would kind of like this one. And stuff is still out. Beast Boy's still here. Horizon Zero came back out yesterday. That's right. So if you don't have Alloy, you can get her. And if you happen to get a PS5, she has a secondary form, just like Kratos. Or Master Chief if you have the Xbox. So what the heck was that? Do I have that? Oh, I do have that. Oh, that. Okay, yeah, I do have that. I am building a Pride Week kind of thing on randoms. This mess on what? Why are you whacking me? Basically, there's 2 ways they're going to be Pride groups. They either have to be characters who are confirmed to be LGBT, sort of like Deadpool's technically pansexual, or they have to be wearing colors that are related to the LGBT, though they don't all have to be matching flags. She's wearing colors that are very similar to the transgender flag, but it's not all the transgender flag, and there's extra colors on there. Just that simple thing. I picked a whole bunch. It's mostly the latter, just the colors I get them in. Lots of pinks and whites and blues. There are some known LGBT characters. Harley Quinn, of course, is in a relationship with Poison Ivy. Rebirth, like me, is not Rebirth. Why'd I call her Rebirth? Raven, like me, is bi. His is just the colors. Anyway, I'm not done building up the randoms for that, but you'll see that when the randoms pop on, if we do randoms ever, it'll be showing that. I need to figure out where we were last time, though. I don't remember where we were. Hold on. Going to the end of the last chapter, the last episode to figure out where we were at. Now get out of here. Go to my videos. Videos. Yeah, I know what I'm currently running. Go to last episode. Looks like Chickadee was our last run. Chickadee was our last run. Check the board for what's on tap. We got the best dang slurp on the whole dang map. Pile in the truck and come on down. We got the best food in this whole dang town. Come on down. Come on down to the butter barn. Come on down. Come on down to the butter barn. Sorry, texting somebody. So let me get out of here then. Get back to energy. So looks like we're chicken last. We're chicken. Regular chicken. So our next thing is Raven. I believe this is Rebirth Raven, which is the original form of this game. Raven, if you don't know her, is from Teen Titans. Oh no, I have Raven. Oh, what is the next one? Do I have Rebirth as the next one? Nope, we have an error. I had this error, and I swear this error was with her before. Okay, so give her this, save and exit, save, save. Okay, so now if we load the second one, is it going to load actual... Okay, it loads that. So we're going in as Raven. This is Rebirth Raven. Raven is or was part of the Teen Titans. I think she still is. I really don't know much else about the cartoon series when it comes to Teen Titans. Why is there a lot of people joining my party out of nowhere? This is supposed to be like an older form of her in her later teens. She's different colored hair, her outfit's a little more mature and armored than her usual one. She also seems to have blades on her gloves, which are a little weird. She looks like she has claws. She's wearing one that's not too different from her older one other than that. And she still has the weird orbs. I don't know if the orbs were supposed to be something, but now they're loose belt. She also has a portal on her back, which represents the fact that she is a portal. She is supposed to be sacrificed to allow her demonic father to come to Earth. I don't know how it worked out in the comic book series, but it didn't work out in the cartoon series because the team kind of stopped him. She comes also with this blade power, supposed to be sort of like her darkness magic, which people mostly know as Astrios Metrion Synthos. This is supposed to be her Raven form or something, I don't know. Never seen her turn into a bird. I think I've seen her turn into power once that was shaped like a bird. But she doesn't have a fall, but I gave her dark feathers, because you know on her cape will say feathers, and she's got the Raven thing going. And then she also has her own, you know, Azrath, Metrion. Crushes the Ford Llama Rock Llama. We have new missions. We have extra new missions. We have a ton of new missions. First thing there's this. Deal damage to dual pistols. Not gonna be our focus. We have story missions, which we haven't had in a while. Hold on.
Sweats and deaths, taking odds on bets.
Hold on, I'm turning
Ain't
this
no
text.
telling who the upper hand gets. We got man cakes and pancakes. We got a whole stack of trouble when the action breaks. We got gunfights every night. We got butter plate specials that'll treat you right.
I'll be right back, guys.
Bacon and stacks of jacks, jugs of maple, you can throw it on back. Kick it back in front of the fire, take a load off to your heart's desire. We got a cannon up front, one out back, we got home style cooking and that's a fact. Check the board for what's on tap, we got the best dang slurp on the whole dang map. Pile in the truck and come on down, we got the best food in this whole dang town. We got the quickest triggers in the whole Wild West. We got sweats and deaths, taking odds on bets. Ain't no telling who the upper hand gets. We got man cakes and pancakes. We got a whole stack of trouble when the action breaks. We got gunfights every night. We got butter plate specials that'll treat you right. Come on down and rip some money's going on up a surfing nightly.
I apologize about that. I'm going to be spending half my friggin' stream on this damn menu the way everybody's doing this. So let's get going. Anyway, sorry, I'm back to zone really that quick. Okay, So what's happening is I am going to have difficulty working tomorrow because I don't have a truck, because I have a truck issue where if it's broken down, I won't have it till maybe Sunday at best. But of course my ride has to work tomorrow, and my son has school tomorrow, so I'm trying to figure out what to do. I thought I could trade someone, or someone could just take my shift, but I'm the only one that trades people. Anyway, I'll trade someone days, like they could have my Saturday off, because then like right give me their, they don't work on Saturday or Sunday. However, then my boss called and said, could you do a noon trade with morning? I was like, I don't know, that doesn't actually help the person. So anyway, back to here. We're gonna start with this one. Well, I'm gonna use this. Fortnite repair damage telescopes. So it means we're probably gonna hop in on solos for right now. Just so we can drop in where we need to each time. Seeking trade ours first one to pop up. Just give me a map, dude. All I need is a map. So there is a lot of news on Fortnite itself. It seems like our next season may be doing with aliens. I'll show you something once we go to... Actually, if we go to number 1, we go by Sweaty Sands. I believe Sweaty Sands might be where the Easter egg is. So let's hit that one first. Give her the beanbag just because she's a Teen Titan. Anybody know if the Wii, the original Wii, had AV cables come with it? Because we have component cables with it. Did it not come with cables? I need to go all the frick the way over here. Towards the end of our ride, actually. We will be dropping to do repairs. Now, as usual, this is going to be a threatening spot. People will drop in around these areas to hunt down people trying to do the missions, so it may take a few drops if we get hunted. I'm a patient man. I have till about 3:20 to play if we last that long. At about 3:30, 3:20, I will have to get off because we gotta go do things. We'll be responsible. Tomorrow will likely not have any kind of stream, just because of the oddity. However, Saturday, since apparently I'm keeping my day off, we'll have a morning Fortnite most likely, pretty early. Okay, I'm not the only one trying to fix... I think that's it right there, isn't it? That looks solid. I've never seen that up here. There goes someone to the house. He's gonna try and get something and kill me with it. Know it. Get down here and do this real quick. I need metal. Oh, but... I mean, I know where I can get metal, but... Lame. Maybe we should have dropped these in a friggin' Team Rumble where they give you free, Please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me. I've got the metal I need. So I need to land and grab metal and then repair. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Don't see anything in the way it's pointing yet. Fancy telescope, though. This is the kind of telescope. It's digital and probably looks up way out there. Sees some of the planets very clearly with that. So if you're landing in that one, there's enough metal on that crane to get it, and it has a path right up to it almost. Good place to land. Don't forget, you need the metal before you hit the telescope. The longer you take, the more chance you have someone's going to pop you. Speaking of popping, where's our next section? One moment, and I have to text Henry. Ugh. Okay, hopefully that'll be our last interruption. Where am I? What am I doing? Okay, so over here, I know I need to go get another... There's one all the way up here. If I can get to it before the storm closes, but I really kind of wanted to go to Sweaty, because Sweaty has an Easter egg for next season on it. And you haven't seen it, we believe it's an Easter egg for next season because of all the telescopes and things going on. In the missions going on here. Where am I? Is that Sweaty right there? It is Sweaty right there. I like how Raven's portal has a soft purple glow. See if I can find it. It should be here in Sweaty, I think. I might be wrong on the city, but we'll see. We're not going to make it to that area that I need to get to. There it is. Over there on the wall. So here, it's like the old... Everybody holding hands around the world symbol from the 90s, 80s, 90s. But you can see it's human and aliens. These are typical alien looks. So next season is going to be aliens. I was kind of hoping it was going to be sort of Neo again, cyberpunk with what's going on with our bear lady friend. But it doesn't look like that's going to be anything. Maybe she was just trapped back at the Neo timeline. If things are going to and from the old timeline, does that mean despite everything the old timeline exists? So as far as I could tell, the old timeline ended. Okay, we're going to duck here, and I'm going to see where the closest next one is. It's inside the circle. There's one over here next to Crag Cliffs, near that. So we're going to go that way, and we're going to take this. How much gas? I think if I die, no biggie, we just come back down. I'm not here to win. I'm here to finish missions. Okay, that's all. So I'm kind of happy it's going to be space themed. I'm interested to see what they do. they did release, I think I showed it, I'll show it again if I didn't show it last time. I think I showed it last time. They released a screen, and in the background there's very obviously a Loki, and then what people are saying are the Ragnarok short-haired version of Thor. Loki, while officially deceased in the central MCU has now involved alternate realities. In an alternate reality caused by time travel, Loki is out and about. And this is just after the first Avengers, so he's not going to be exactly the good guy Loki. He's still going to be the bad guy Loki. Just barely humbled by his experience to be the crap beaten out of by a giant hulking man-child. 60 more metal. Oh shit. What just happened? You little bot. You have better weapons than that. What the hell? Okay. So, did I just, like, destroy the telescope when I got the car? What happened to the telescope? It was right here. Am I blind? I was gonna ask if I'm stupid, but I'm afraid y'all are gonna actually answer that. Well, shit. The next closest one that is currently inside the circle. How much time we got left to go? 44 seconds, I can't hit that. Well, I guess we have no choice. Now we're just going to play. We will land on the next one and near the next one. Next time I need to make sure I got metal before I come in and get it. Otherwise I'm going to blow it up apparently. Without even blowing it up, I didn't even blow up the truck. Just set it on fire a little. Oh, that's always fun. Even if it's a bot, it's always fun. I think we're good. Oh, wait. Boy, here we might as well try and win. Even if we're just screwing around in a car. What the frick? What did I drop now? I was going to go back and get that truck. There was a truck up here, actually. Downstairs, are we? car made it all the way over there. Hold on. I'm back. I didn't really go anywhere, but I... Oh. Yeah, it's an audio cable. Audio to stereo, technically. Speaking of, have you seen the split adapters for your earphones? Okay, I couldn't find them the other day. I was trying to use your earphones during the streaming. You think you're clever. Hello. Not enough for that, but whatever. That up. That up. Someone built a whole ass tower over here. I don't know, that was my friend over there. We have 4 people on the map. I think that was the first human I've seen. Yep, someone's up here. That was fun. Sometimes it's best to back out of the way and let them pass by. Then they'll stop and you can just pop them in the head. She didn't have anything else in there that was good, was she? Ooh, arrows wouldn't be the day today.
No, I don't know what we were doing.
What do you mean?
Remember that was the TV we had downstairs in the living room for the longest time, right?
Yeah, it's the living room TV, the old one.
I don't know how we hooked up the Wii to it.
There should be component cables in the back. It was an older HDTV. Or we have AV cables hidden somewhere. Or we had an HDMI cable that I don't know about. I don't remember, it's been a while. This guy is not in the circle, so it'll be interesting to see what he does. Okay. What are these two? Or not. Okay. no one answer me. Oh shit, I'm gonna die in the storm. I need to hide, I need to hide, I need to hide, I need to hide the handle, hide and heal. I risked a lot staying in the storm room, but I knew he was gonna come down late. That storm hurts that late in the game. Two of us left, and I'm not entirely sure where he and or she is at. Oh, and I'm not done with the LGBT setup for the randoms. I still need to do back blings and stuff. Same ideas, same rules, same laws. Hello, Chi. Welcome to the game. I do have one interesting person in there that you may not know about. Storm from X-Men. Now, a lot of you are going to be like, what? Storm isn't gay or bi. She's straight. And she is. And a win. No, don't. Just prepare in the lobby. You're still doing skin shows. Wait, that sounds bad. Skin series. But, apparently, from what I was reading, she was originally introduced to be either gay or bisexual, and she was going to have a relationship with a woman at the very beginning of her start. But at the time, this was like 70s or 60s, and the people who run like what's acceptable in the comics said no. Of course, homosexuality was not accepted as well as it is now, as it does back then, especially in main, mainstream stuff. So of course we're still going to be going for damage telescopes, but let's change the locker. So, just in honor of the fact that she was supposed to be part of the LGBT, I'm counting her as one whether or not they want me to, and I put her in there. Raven, you're a little more manly than normal in that picture. Our next form is Alien John Jones. This is the one you saw him in when he traveled to the Aliens franchise, universe. I believe he was coming out in the, can't remember if he's in the ship or if he's in the station. Somewhere. It has him in sort of an aliens get up, that weird, aliens, armor. He has a flashlight attached to his shoulder blade, but what looks to be duct tape, but I don't know. He has a headset. It's the same headset he was kind of talking to his people on, but it's also like an alien's headset. His headband is back on his head with a headset tucked into it, which I believe is a homage to one of the ladies from the second Alien. However, he still has a bit of a mix-up. He still has Ryu's glove on. A bracelet I don't know about on the right hand. Who's that bracelet? Anybody got that bracelet? Is that a cross thing? I don't know what that is. His left hand's been turned into a Batman-like gauntlet. He's still got Snake Eyes tattoo. He's still got his suit/key underneath, and he's got Batman's utility belt from the Batman 0 Point suit. He also has smeared what appears to be coal or dirt all over his face with more camouflage or something. I don't know why people do that. Make his face cool. His backpack is a lot more unstable. You can see the rift gun is gone crazy. He doesn't have much on. Oh, also on his arm, he's got Mandalorian's shoulder pad over here. Doesn't have much on in his backpack because most of that went onto him. He's got a shoe. I don't know whose freaking shoe that is, but it's a shoe. Is it his shoe? Is it his shoe in the beginning? Who knows? In fact, we can tell right here. Switch back to his original form and see if he has a shoe. He does, that's his shoe. Where did he get these boots from? I don't know who he stole the boots from. He still has Rick Grimes' badge up there. But other than that, the backpack's going back to normal. He looks like he has part of his tie up there, which means his tie either got separated or they didn't change his tie went back to his head. Again, most of his stuff is just random. I gotta go back on here. Let's just do number 2 on this. Or we'll do the furthest one, I should say. Furthest one, not counting the one we just did. So I don't know if y'all saw, they're remaking Rugrats. Basically, it's a reboot of the entire series. For the very first original special, they remade the very first episode of the first Rugrats. But from here on, it's just going to be new episodes, new storylines, new things. Since this is a reboot, it's technically an AU, an alternate universe. It's taken back in time from their age. They're like back in the first parts. Their age is supposed to be about the same as when they started in the original show, though they didn't actually age. But their time that they're alive is later on. Technology is more modern. It's modern time now. Instead of early 90s, it's late 20, or it's 2020-ish. 2021-ish. I like the way these glow. Cool, dark. Glowing things in the dark. Cool. I've never mentioned how well Fortnite looks aesthetically. So, the purpose one from here would be this guy. So we'll be going that way. But first we gotta find it, and then we have to grab some metal far away from it so we don't accidentally mine it. The show looks decent. These CG characters are a little weird. First they got rid of Tommy's hair. He has no hair in this one. Tommy, if you remember originally, had just a fuzz on his head. And that was part of his charm and character. Oh god, is this the 2020 glider? Oh, this is gonna be a bad match. Can't fault Fortnite. They didn't know 2020 was gonna be an ass year when they made this. In all honesty, COVID-19 was released in 2019. It just made 2020 poop. Along with having terrible Donald as a president. I think I have this listed. I can't tell if that's below or above the height. So we'll just go down and look around. Don't want to land on that because there's got a mountain man there. He's a busy little boy. They land up on the mountain if there's a chest up here. We'll mine that flag and see how much we get for it. I'll turn on my earphones. No chest. But let's find these. I mean 20 anyway. 6, 13. There should be more oxygen things down here actually. Oxygen. So it should actually be on the northern point of this, but it may be lower. Okay, there's 20. That's all I need. But I'm not seeing unless it's down there. Must be down here. Woo. Oh Jesus. It pretty much says right here. So some weapons and then go look. Weapons are kind of just in case. You never know who we're gonna meet. Look, there's already gunfire going off over here. Maybe over here? that it? That looks like it. Numero dos. You know what? Yellow. That was the lamest yellow ever. Now I'll never kill myself. I don't think I've ever been in here. I haven't been here very much. That's a nice little office. I don't need that. This plant's crawling through the ground. Who cleans this place? Does it always have two glowing bits at the end of it? Ooh, chest. Oh, I'm really close. I don't have to worry about it too much. Now, they're real yellow. Yellow. If you're wondering why I did that, it's because we're doing missions. I already got my win today. Yes, I haven't put up any Resident Evil highlights. I know. I have some from Dimitrescu I can actually put up, and I have some from Baby Butt I can put up. Not Yuchi. No, not Baby Butt. At the point of the alien portal, I think it was very apparent that what he was doing was just damaging, oops, sorry, the 0 point more than it was helping. So we're done with that one and that one. So we have 1, 2, 3. How many do we have to do? All 7? There's like 7 on the map. 5. We do 5 of them. Hello, Squeaky. Really? Squeaky's here. And now she's under my bed. Don't meow at me. Come up here on the bed. What? Yes, I'm sure they can hear you. Come on. She's not gonna eat you. If she eats you, I'll shake his head. And then I'll shave it. And now you're a naked cat. You know, no shaved heads? Okay, then don't eat your niece. She agrees. Anyway, let's get over to... Ah, don't sniff me. Tickles. Listen, cat. Really? Our next one is... That's not who that's supposed to be. Oh, this is his last form. This is Jones' final form. Hi, Felicia. Technically, we call this the stuck form. This is a form after the spiral incident. This came just this season, so this would be like 10 years after the incident. He's been stuck on the loop for a while. He adopted a poncho, which is very similar to the ponchos worn by the Walking Dead people, but he has it as a hoodie poncho. Other than that, his backpacks very similar to the original, actually. Do I have his backpack? Yeah, it's on the last one. So his backpack, with his rift thing, is gone crazy. But technically he wouldn't have it by now. His rift thing should be gone, which is why he's stuck here. But in this form, it's gone crazy. He has something here called Jones In. He's just Jones In. And his Mandalorian armor is back on the backpack. Nothing new on his hands. So interested about that band around his armor, if that means something, if anybody knows anything about that one. Excuse my yawns. I'm a sleepy boy. I don't get to sleep in anymore. Oh, if you are a competitor, if you're better than me and on PC, Deathstroke Cup today, in 3 hours, you can win Deathstroke. I just want to buy them. Support Fortnite with me, Mullah. But if you want a free one and think you have the things you need to win, go do it. Let's see where we're going next. Hello, phone. Oh. Now, Neymar, I was originally maybe going to add on, mostly because some of his colors on his character are partially LGBT, but I found out the other day that Neymar has made some homophobic comments, and that's unacceptable. And so he won't be on the LGBT roster as a homophobe. He doesn't deserve to be anywhere near there. He's now stained as part of the characters on this thing, but you know, soccer is just full of terrible people, not just in the soccer players themselves, but the soccer community. This guy made a terrible shot the other day, and I understand it's disappointing, but it's a fucking game. It's no more important than Fortnite, really. It isn't. It's just a game. But these mostly Caucasian fanboys, or whatever they were, some Spanish fanboys. Oh, sorry, I don't know where I'm going. Actually, let's get this area right here. Got on and started calling him racist derogatory comments because he missed the goal and they lost against Manchester. I don't even remember who they were or what he plays for, because I don't watch sports. But people were being racist, and there's no reason for that, no room for that in real sports, in real anything. Racism needs to be abolished. We need to just like deport racists. And the same with homophobia. There should be no room for that kind of action, especially among the players. The moment a player comes out and they're homophobic, they're transphobic, they're racist, anything like that, they should be fired. They should be let go permanently. I don't care how good they are. Should be done. Okay, so I need 20 metal, which I might be able to get from this tractor. Then probably up on that hill, right? That was 20 metal. Okay. Anyway, I'll go through everybody I have when it turns into Pride Month, and I'll show you what the loadout's like. But for right now, I'm still setting it up. We've got a few days before the Pride Month. There are tons of flags and colors representing Pride Month. I looked at the overall rainbow flag, also known as the gay flag, the bisexual flag, which represents myself, the intersex and transgender flags. I have friends in both communities. And everybody else. So I got that one, and the next closest one would be up here if I can get up to it on time and I don't freaking lose. Okay, I got a minute, which is good. Got a hot minute. As long as no one's up here, I should be able to go. It's got quite a distance, so people will likely be running away from it. Someone over here shooting something. But whatever. I'm having audio errors again. It could just be my earphones. I don't notice them in the recordings, so it's something you're having an issue. Could be my controller, could be my headphones. Likely nothing too major. Could be the Wi-Fi. But again, when the Wi-Fi is glitching doesn't mean I see the audio glitches. I heard raptors. You faff off. Okay, we're gonna try and get this before we lose to the storm. Hello, anybody home? There it is. Survivor 1. One more, actually. Kinda cool looking. Nothing I can reach over here. Okay. Yellow? Yellow. Well, that was a lame yellow. Go back and yellow some more. Random stuff. Please get up here. Yellow. Okay, I'm back. My son folded my earphones up. Not pay attention to me. Looks like yes, sir. Okay, so this is Teen Titans Teen. Teen Titans Raven. If you ever watch the TV show and a bunch of the comics, this is how she normally looks. She's a little younger usually, a little shorter. And I don't know if she always has that face piercing back then. I'm almost pretty sure she did not have a face piercing in the cartoons. Positive she did not. But it's purple tights. The red belt's a lot tighter around her. Dark bluish cloak, purple hair, and a mask. Other than that, nothing else changes on her. One more. Get that one, that one, get that one. We could go to the one over the lighthouse if it doesn't put us over there right away. I don't know if there's a lot of metal at the lighthouse though. Guess we go to the other one by the snowy area by Retail Road. Depends where we are. Where are we going? Oh no. Lighthouse or Misty Wood section. I say Misty Wood section, which is north of the street, around here-ish? That looks about right, somewhere around there. This is going to be pretty busy, actually. White House might be the better structure to go to than the White House. I'm hoping there's enough metal in the White House for me to get some metal. Oh my god, the sleepiness. Why? Oh, the room didn't make it. Okay. What are you doing to the ginger cat? I'm watching TV. He watches video games. I think he's going to be the first cat that ever picks up gaming all on his own. Figure out how to control it just so he can watch it. I don't hear any enemies, and I don't see a thing, but let's go here first. Metal? You're brick. You're also brick. Everything's brick in here. Okay, let's just get... Oh, also I chose this wrap for her because it really looks like it's part of her powers. It's the dark angular wrap. That was a good choice for her if you have this one. Who's to say that her powers and the darkness aren't related? Okay, anyway, I still don't have metal. You're metal, aren't you? What? Most of the boats on this place are metal. Anything metal here? No, wood. Wood everywhere. Metal. Oh, 33 freaking things. Holy cow. I think I see it. Okay, that was it for that mission. What's our next mission? Investigate the downed black helicopter. Investigate the downed black helicopter. So first off in our missions, Bunker Jonesy had us fixing telescopes looking towards the stars. He said that they don't want us looking towards the stars, but why? Who are they and why don't they want us? We're going to assume they is IO. They always seems to be IO. I would assume they're looking towards the stars. That has something to do with escaping the loot in a way they don't want us to. Looks like PC Gamer's the first one up this time. Ooh, that looks like the government helicopters from the last one. We'll look at it. Damn, that is on the south side of the map. We are nowhere near that. Oh, but it's inside the circle, so we can make it. We can maybe make it. It's like right here. As long as we don't die to the storm or people, we can actually go look at the helicopter. Unless the helicopter is mineable, upon which someone's already destroyed it. We'll go look. Obsessed, I swear. Just slightly obsessed. Saw Far Cry 6 new trailer. I have to say I'm kind of iffy on it. Not Far Cry 6. Far Cry is usually a decent game. The least... I guess the game I liked the least best in Far Cry was Far Cry 5's sequel, which is kind of seemed like a meh game. But it was still well made. It was still fun to be in. The world was still enthralling. But, that said, Far Cry 5 was somewhere where I realized that they were bought out by Xbox to produce a superior game, slightly superior game on the Xbox than they did on the PlayStation. I don't support that. If you're going to be cross-console, you should be fairly cross-console. Either give your all to both consoles, or give the same to both consoles. The PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, pretty much the same power, could run pretty much the same graphics. But they were paid to reduce to non-true 4K in the PS5 from what I read. And from what I'm reading, they have the same deal going on with the hell is going on my screen? Hold on, I lost my Twitch stream. There we go. Everything still looks good. That was weird. Whoops, now we're in trouble. Okay, that's all I needed anyway. Nice, too far away? Not too far away, I still should be able to make it. Do I see a truck with big wheels on it? I see a truck with big wheels on it. I am seeing the lag. If the internet cuts out, we're probably going to call it for a day. Just because I'm actually quite tired. Well, oh no, I'm stuck. Wait, I'm trapped. Okay, screw Big Jack. Get the frick out of here, taxi. Bye, whoever you were. The sound interruptions are getting worse. I don't know if it's my earphones. These are fairly new earphones. Or the system. The controller. Maybe it's quite annoying. Aha, there it is. I hear voices. Hiss, field decon, truck inbound. OSEC is in 3. Effect hiss. Ian, Oscar, field decon, truck inbound. I'll split up 3. It's IO. So we have an IO helicopter here. Looks exactly like the government helicopters. Look. Oh, that's just actually one of the symbols. But tell me this isn't the government helicopter. You mind it? So IO's here. Someone's from IO's here. Looks like they crashed too. Okay then. Play match of Port Crashers. These two I still haven't been done, even though I've been on it twice since last time you saw me. I don't know why they don't work. We can actually go out and see if they work this time. See if they fixed it. That is a major lag here. And Red X. Don't be surprised if I lose connection here. If it is, we're out. On fire and in the shield. Outside the shield. Use another one of these, I guess. It's funny, for the last few times I've done Resident Evil, YouTube has shown close-ups of all the people's faces. But yesterday they just showed the menu screen.
Or your life.
I have nothing to do with you, lady. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was like my only bullet on that one too. Can I have some weapons, please? Thank you. Oh man, I need those. Ollie ollie oxen free. Really? Can't bet you the arrow. Because the arrow's permanently knocked. Speaking of arrow. Those. If it Excuse me, Jesus. Where'd he go? Hold on, dude. Oh. That's just an audio cord. I would not plug that in anything like that. You have something weird going on. Wait, give me that. Why would they do that? I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense. Oh shit. Wait, why can't I build? Where patience is a virtue. Of course, patience could also get him to get his health up. What chances to move up? Two wins for the day. Still Leo. Once again, you should relax. You're not. So you didn't know it. Okay, I'm back. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We're gonna leave match real quick. We're not ruining the same one. I think it'll let me in without looking. So in case you didn't hear, the 6-week pregnancy ban, pretty much banning all abortion in Texas by the fascist Christians like Greg Abbott that run the state, make no exceptions for rape or incest. Meaning, if a granddad, say, raped his 13-year-old and made her pregnant, after 6 weeks, she'd have to keep the baby. She'd be forced to keep the baby by the fascists that control the Texas state. If you don't like this idea, you need to get out there and vote if you can vote. You need to urge everybody to vote blue. Christian extremists run the GOP, and this is what we get when they're in control. They lost their fascist dictator president, and they are going hardcore who do as much damage as they can do in revenge, pretty much. Okay, let's see what we got here. So here we got some more basketball-based ones. I'm trying to bring that up, but we absolutely 100% have to stop those guys. They have to be stopped, but we have to get out there, we have to vote against them, we have to take them all out of the government. Evil people like that who use people's concerns like abortion in as a way to rule other people with religion. Anyway, back to the game. If you ignore the basketballs, which weren't working, we'll try those before we head out, maybe. Our next one is a Laura Croft. We also have a Neymar. Rebirth Raven. So Laura Croft wants us to visit the Shadow Ruins. All three of them. So we'll head to the shark first. Visiting the shark. Oh no! Stop! Visiting the locker first. This was this PS1, I assume this one is. This is PlayStation Laura Croft. Now, she's not really PS1 Laura Croft, I just called her it. If she was, she barely discernible face and much more boxy ins. This is more or less the PS2 Laura Croft, as in Laura Croft Angel of Darkness. However, the clothes is from the PS1 era. She technically, I think, just called like retro or something. Classic, whatever. Can you imagine if all Fortnite was PS2 style? Not that their characters aren't cartoony, but you know. Thank you, Perfectionist. No, but I already have a logo. It's my name. We're going to La Shark. Actually, you know what? Let's head to this one first. I should be able to just land on this pole and get to it. If not, it'll be the skull below. Quest too? It is. So Laura Croft is exploring old ruins, which is her thing. Usually her old ruins are a lot less new. These ruins, well, I guess these ruins could be decades old by now. In game. In canon, they could be decades. It's funny, this loop is keeping people alive for maybe hundreds of years is the same exact age. But allowing the Earth to move on. The planet. Whatever planet this is. So this is the ghosts. I forgot what it was called. But it was a little skull cave you could go into. Brutus was holed up here. It wasn't originally a skull, but it was turned into a skull. Corner. Count that. That's not really a ruin, but okay. It's still there. It's just not shadow anymore. Ghost or whoever it was. If I can make it past Retail Row, we'll hit Heavy Corner. Otherwise, enjoy the nice scenery of the Fortnite Chapter 2 island. Here we have some wiggly pine trees in a city nestled in the mountains. The city is Retail Row, very similar to the Retail Row from the first world. It has the end of the stretch of power line stretching from here to the power plant. I mean the power plant directly anyway, power plant directly powers this area. Darn it. That's going to be some kind of... Oh boy. If they see me, I'm dead. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. You stay over there and eat whatever you're eating over there. Whoever you're eating over there, I'll go this way and be a good girl. You don't have to mess with each other at all. We're going up the mountain. Just to avoid the velociraptors. We're getting close to the end of the primal. The way the thing was rumbling and sounding, I thought we were going to have a bigger dinosaur come in. Haven't seen anything. Kind of miss helicopters. You know, helicopters is now in Warzone. Helicopters are a cool item. Is that the new, or is that the old one? Where was it? Why was it on your bed? You're fired. My son is silly. Okay, I'm not sure exactly where it wants me to go here. Is this where it wanted me to go? Wait, are we going to the freaking vault? Is the vault considered a shadow ruin? Are they following me, or is that another pair? Oh, that was cool. Shadow ruin number 2, and the last one was the shark, which technically is in the circle if I can make it up there. But I don't know if I can make it. So interesting, they consider, either because that lady's vault is there, or they consider that whole area as part of the shadow. Could be interesting canonically. Really? There's a lot of raptors over here. Hoping they can't swim since they don't have arms. You know, they have tiny arms. Whatever. But today's Thursday. That means today they should be changing out the theme. If they have another primal theme today. One was fire and this last one was bounce. What is this one? Dinosaurs up the booty. To go check, see if the news has anything in our next match. Before our next match. Ooh, I can pay him to fly. Hey, you. Fly like an adventure. This way. I'm gonna cross the middle of the map. I'm sure I won't be accosted at all. No one will shoot at me. the frick out of here. I don't know if that'll cover my escape. Oh, that is a note. Okay, Mr. Persistent. Damn. I almost got him too. You're gonna find I had nothing, sir. Okay, one more place to drop the shark. Who wants to see a Dark Souls group with this guy, these guys in it? Just have like a crossover and these guys on Dark Souls. I play as the patty guy. Speaking of, there is rumors, like semi-official rumors. Oh no. When did these guys change over, by the way? In 4 hours. Anyway, there's semi-official rumors of a Dark Souls Final Fantasy, or Dark Souls series coming from Square Enix based in the Final Fantasy realm. And I think it's going to be the FF1 universe. That's all we know about it. Okay, good. Next up. Alloy number 1. Now this is the alloy you can buy in the shop right now. She's alloy from the first game. This is sort of a... I don't know how to say it. It's almost like Native American looking wintry clothes. But it's futuristic. This is after our version of humanity ends and people are left post-technology with the only real technology being the few things they can use, like her piece, and a bunch of animals created out of technology, which seem to be self-reliant, living wild animals. I've never actually beat the game, so I don't know how that works. I know there's a new game coming out. I know this is one of those games that made me think, I should start streaming and finishing games. I stream and I don't finish the games. Back into solo, and we're going to launch her to shark. Well, the ash one actually looks pretty good. Actually, it moves her grip up on the spear. I've got about 20 minutes. This may be our last drop. There's maybe 2 drops left. Depends how long this lasts. Yeah, here we go. T-posing across the field. That's not even a shark. That's freaking... noises right there sounded remarkably like the rafters. This is one of those creatures I was talking about. My old robot creatures. Oh, she's ditching? Really, you're just ditching. She ditched. With the boat. It really wants me just to carry her bows with as alloy, which makes sense, I guess. That was like her main weapon. Urgent quest, maintain full shields. Let me sit here for about the time that it wants me to do that. I'd say I've never had an urgent quest before. What the hell is an urgent quest? It's like someone wants you to do something. 18 seconds. I don't care if we get caught in the storm, we're doing an urgent quest. Came here and did what we did. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We are pretty distant. So anyway, Aloy's from that world I was just telling you about. And I don't know how she got ripped over here. It doesn't actually notify how she got into here. There was no rift that we are aware of. We don't know if she came in here last season. We do know that Batman's been here since before Primal. So there's a chance she was here before Primal, but we're not entirely sure. I'm not gonna make it. Might make it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Rocks him away. Go down. Pretty distanced here. There. Sorry I'm being quiet. Tired as a butt. I don't think I'm gonna make it out of this storm. All those weapons behind the enemy lines. Okay, returning through the lobby. 2 missions down. How long until my next... until I unlock that next glowy crystal skin? I wonder. What do you think, G? 10 years, Jesus. I don't think this season lasts that long. If this is 150, we're probably going to call this the game for the day. We'll be back Saturday morning for more Fortnite, at the very least. And hopefully by then, some talk about what next week will be like. One to 80, so 3 more away from Saturday. 200, so 20 away from her. What are they just spot beyond them? What did I hit? Oh my god, this is a whole the beginning of the battle pass. Anyway, that's gonna be our end for the afternoon, evening. Thank y'all for joining. Y'all in the VOD, I do see the numbers in the VODs. Thanks y'all, y'all are awesome. Y'all are my biggest watchers. So, I appreciate the VOD watches. Keep watching there. I'll check you out Saturday morning, and then I'll have y'all up to date on what Let's Plays I can do next week. I do believe that my next 2 Let's Plays will be Resident Evil. We either have 1 or 2 episodes left in the middle of Heisenberg stuff. Haven't finished part of the werewolf and Heisenberg's area. I think we're at the end of Heisenberg, and then after that we got Mother Maria, assuming Mother Myra? I don't know, Mother Marmalade, I don't remember her name now. Anyway, I think we just have those 2 to go, so we may be endgaming it next time, especially if it feels like we're getting into the game. So I'm hoping that I have a chance to Let's Play in the evening, where I can start early enough that if I want to finish it, I can run a longer than normal stream. either way, Resident Evil's been freaking awesome. And I'm glad I played it. And I never got around to playing RE7, but then I wasn't streaming back then either. So, y'all have an awesome day. Y'all have an awesome 2 days. Peace and out.